A Confederate monument removed in Florida now has a new home in Baldwin County.
As NBC 15's Muriel Bailey tells us, this is the second Confederate monument the county has erected in the last year.
You can see the monument here at the Confederate Rest Cemetery, and if you look closely on this side, you can see where it was damaged in West Palm. The group that bought it here to Baldwin County actually added this plaque to the bottom, and at the top you can see it describes where it came from, and the bottom lists the soldiers it was created for. A new Confederate monument sits among hundreds of buried soldiers at the Confederate Rest Cemetery in Point Clear. It made its way from West Palm Beach, Florida, after protesters vandalized it. The city voted to have it removed in 2017. Members of Fort Blakely Camp 1864, Sons of Confederate Veterans, tell NBC 15 News they were contacted about the monument and they thought the cemetery was the perfect place for it. Some are okay with it.
I feel like it's a big mistake not to pay attention to history. Even though some of it was negative, I don't feel like we ought to try to remove monuments of any war.
I don't have a problem with it in general, but if they're going around and taking a monument that isn't historical to the area just to put it here, then that's kind of silly.
While others disagree with the decision.
I think that they shouldn't have accepted it, because we're trying to come together. And that's not making us come together.
I think it was probably a poor choice of things to do at this point in time.
Our heritage runs deep.
This is the second Confederate monument to go up in Baldwin County within the past year. In June, Camp 11 of the Sons of Confederate Veterans dedicated a monument in Spanish Fort. Governor Kay Ivey has signed a law that requires local government to get permission before moving historically significant monuments. Lawmakers say the law has no bearing on monuments relocated to Alabama from other states, especially those on private property. The group says it is open to adding other Confederate monuments to the Confederate Rest Cemetery. In Baldwin County, Muriel Bailey, NBC 15 News.